Hi everybody, welcome back to Edmodo for Teachers, an online in-service. We've done a lot of work today and we've seen a lot of different parts of Edmodo. And one more thing I want to show you that's it's important because you can actually load documents here, and that is going to be your library. If you look up here, this of course is our home key, and remember, if I look right up here, it tells me where am I at in Edmodo. I'm in my personal page. I am not in any groups. We talked about if you click this, you can award student badges. And if you click over here, this is going to load your library. I want you to think of your library kind of as a My Documents space for things in Edmodo. This is where you can preload things to use in assessments or quizzes and have easy access to them. Okay, I'm in my library items, and as you can see, I've added a PDF and I've added a link. It's very easy to add something to your library. If I click on Add to Library, I can choose to add a file or I can choose to add a hyperlink. If I click Upload, it's going to let me go to my computer, and it's going to let me find the document that I want to use. So say, for instance, I want to use this again. I can open it, and then, of course, I can add it, and it will be a member of my library items. Okay? Say I want to add a link to somewhere on the internet. I can click Link. I can click here. I can paste my address. I can give it a title and click Add so that I have all of that into my library. That's great, but now what do I do with it? If I go back to my home page, again, this tells me where I am. I'm on my teacher page. I can click a note, and I can tell my students, take a look at this great site. Now, say I added the site into my library a few days ago. I may not have it readily available, but if I go here and I click on my library icon, I am able to go through everything that I have in my library, and I'm able to select what it is that I want to add to my message or to my discussion. And again, I'm going to come back and I'm going to choose, I want this to go to Mr. Presley's third grade class. Again, I'm choosing the group because I'm writing this from my home teacher page, not a group page. Okay? So I have added my penguins link. I'm going to click Send, and when I do that, it shows up in my newsfeed, and my students can now click. Now, say for instance, when I go to add an assignment, remember how I did this a few videos ago? I did the Getting to Know You, and I'm going to call this Getting to Know You 2. Remember how we saw this load assignment button and we skipped over it? We went down here and we added the file instead. But now that we have loaded that assignment into our library, look, it's right there. If I click on it, it's automatically added for me. Again, I choose who I want to see this, which group, and then I can click Send. So when I have to set a due date, I always forget that. When I click Send, I already have it attached because it's in my library. Using your library is just one other way where you can preload activities and files and links in Edmodo. Good luck using it!